Hello and welcome to another post, and in this post I am going to speak on buyback of shares. Now buyback of shares is when a company purchases its own shares from the market. Now a company can purchase its own shares either by its free reserves or security premium or by using the fresh proceeds out of other public issue for getting this buyback. Now the main compliance is whenever you are using free reserves or you are using securities premium account, the sum of the nominal value of equity shares which have been bought back shall be transferred to capital redemption reserve account, and also it should be disclosed in the balance sheet. Now this is all about what is buyback and all the concepts. Now when it comes to procedural angle, first you need to have a board meeting in place so that your board of directors approve a resolution for the buyback. Now there's a point of limit it comes where it says ki if the buyback has to be done for only not more than 10% of the total equity paid up capital, then you can do it by just board approval. However, if you want to do a buyback of at least 25%, now 25% is the topmost limit. Above 25% you cannot do a buyback in a single transaction. So if you want to do a buyback of not more than 25% of the paid up capital, then you need shareholders approval, which means along with board meeting you need to issue notice for having an extraordinary general meeting, pass a special resolution in that meeting so that all your members you get a majority of 75% of the resolution passed. So there's a special resolution passed. Once that is done, you need to do your MGT 14 paperwork filing. Along with that, you need to file your SH8, which is the letter of offer with ROC. Now along with letter of offer comes SH9, which is declaration of solvency, which has to be signed by two directors, which needs to be backed up by an affidavit. Once SH8 and SH9 is filed with ROC, then you can issue the letter of offer to all the potential and equity shareholders you feel through whom you can buy back. So then this offer letter issued to all the equity shareholders shall not be the time limit between them should not be more than 15 days from the date you have filed your letter of offer with ROC. Now your time frame for keeping the offer of buyback open should not be more than less than 15 days and more than 30 days. So 15 to 30 days is the time limit for which you can keep your offer ready. Once your offer of buyback period is closed, all those applications which you have received for buyback has to be accepted, unless there is a communication done by the company to that shareholder that your buyback application has been rejected. If it is not so, all the applications that have been received within that time frame will be bought back. So all those applications are accepted and there will be a buyback. Now once the offer is closed, the funds which is required for this buyback needs to be transferred to the bank account, and from there it should be issued. The proceeds should go to all the shareholders who have given up their equity shares, whose shares have been bought back by the company. Now this is the main procedural angle. Then the register of buyback has to be maintained under SH10. SH11 is a return which has to be filed with ROC. Now in this return, the company declares that all the necessary compliances that are required under the Indian Companies Act 2013 and rules made thereunder have been complied. And so this return filing means you have done all your compliances in a proper way. So this return is filed in SH11. Now this became all the procedural angles. There are certain compliance angles which needs to be kept in mind when you are doing a buyback. Like during the course of buyback, there cannot be any fresh issue. There cannot be any fresh issue from the date of special resolution till the date of closure of the buyback, the last day when all your compliance has been done. No private placement or preferential allotment can be done 6 months, at least for 6 months from the date of your closure of buyback. That's it all for buyback. Thank you.